have said that you are mad, I did not believe. Now I do. You are not only mad, but a raving lunatic.
Good. Call me whatever you will. But let me warn you. If you set your foot on that land, it is your corpse that will be carried away from it.
My corpse?
When you watch a Pete Edochie epic movie, you know what's coming. Lots of our inspiring quotes and nerve-wracking proverbs. Apart from being a talented veteran actor, Pete Edochie has served us memorable dialogues amidst his remarkable on-screen performances that are too inspiring to ignore. Welcome to Screen Credits. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 inspiring quotes from Pete Edochie movies. Without further ado, let's delve into it.
Screen credits.
Number 10.
That was not the impression I got yesterday when you left the meeting.
When the goat leaves its place for the lion's lair, it has a reason for it.
You can sit down.
Sometimes, the most influential lessons come from simple observations in nature. From the movie Bury Me, these words spoken by Pete Edochie's character Omenka remind us of the importance of open-mindedness before passing judgments on others. Looking at it more intently, it's clear that when we see a goat approaching a lion's territory, it might seem strange and everyone's going to wonder what the hell the goat was thinking. However, there's a reason behind its actions, and just like the goat, people also have reasons for what they do. So instead of assuming things, isn't it wise to take the time to learn about the circumstances, feelings, and perspective of others? Absolutely. So, the next time you see something puzzling, keep this proverb in mind before jumping into conclusions. Number 9.
You see, when an animal feels an itch, it goes to the tree and scratch its body. But when a human being feels an itch, it goes to a fellow human being and says, please, scratch my back for me.
And we've all been there too. In fact, whoever said asking for help from a fellow human is condescending has never experienced an itchy back. Pete Edochie's delivery of this line as the influential character in the film Evil Men emphasizes the fundamental need for connection and support. Even though he acted the role of a wicked village chief who terrorized the village without mercy, his character brought to limelight the importance of seeking help from others. This inspiring quote reminds us of the power of human connection. It highlights the beauty of empathy, which allows us to understand and support one another, creating a more compassionate and harmonious world. Feeling an itch? This may just be the right time to ask for help. Number 8.
It is only when a man impregnates a fellow man, that is when a woman should be afraid of him. And until then, a woman should not be scared of a man.
When Pete Edochie blotted out these words in the movie Kingdom Battle, it didn't only make us laugh, but it inspired us for a number of reasons. If there's any reason a man should be feared, it should be when he's done something strange and extraordinary that's both thrilling and horrific. With that in mind, Pete Edochie captured the idea that anyone can be challenged to a fight as long as you're up for it. However, breaking free from the shackles of these vulnerabilities require one thing, and that's standing up to the challenge. Whatever the situation, facing your fears is crucial if you want to live your best life. Number 7.
The rain that drains dry the calabash only adds beauty to its glory. Go in peace.
Called from the epic movie The Forbidden Land, Pete Edochie played the role of a king who was torn between protecting his people from the claws of the neighboring communities and preserving the local traditions from the religion of the white man. This inspiring quote reminds us it carries a profound lesson about embracing change, growth, and renewal. Just like a dry calabash, life may leave us feeling empty, unworthy, and devoid of vitality. However, as nature sends the rain to quench the thirst of the earth, that's how life presents us with opportunities to not only renew our strengths, but also grow beyond the adversity. We may feel drained at some point, but if we find strength in our adversity, we can transform into our true beauty, thanks to the resilience that keeps us going. Number 6.
Except a bee stings, nobody knows it has got power. Woman.
If you haven't seen this film, Chain Reaction, go check it out. Apart from Pete Edochie, who served as premium entertainment, Liz Benson, Clint the Drunk, and others gave life to the nerve-wracking film.
Call me 2 glasses of wine.
I said go home.
Pete Edochie's powerful portrayal of this line invites reflection on the unassuming life of a bee and the hidden strength that lies within it. Similarly, Pete Edochie's words are a reminder that it's unwise to underestimate others based on their appearances alone. Like the unassuming bee, most humans possess incredible strengths that are just waiting to be provoked or tapped into. In the movie, Liz Benson took things too far when she treated her in-laws to a berating challenge and cruelty, but she was stopped in her tracks when the tables turned against her. At first, even though her in-laws did nothing to stop her wickedness, they stood up for themselves at the end of the day, and that changed everything. While it's important to approach everyone with respect, it's equally essential to stand up for yourself when you're faced with danger or aggression. Number 5.
Igwe, the lamb eats grass. Has it now decided to hunt for meat just to rub shoulders with the lion? That is not possible.
As impossible as it may sound, some lambs do hunt for meat just to prove a point, and we've seen it before. This memorable quote from the movie Evil Men urges us to remain true to ourselves and not compromise our essence to fit in with others. In the same way, every individual has unique qualities that contribute to the richness of the human experience, and when compromised, disrupts self-esteem. If you're craving for personal growth and fulfillment, celebrating your individuality and embracing your strengths and weaknesses should top the list. Instead of trying to be something or someone else, isn't it best to appreciate and learn from the diversity around you? We agree to, and that's why we can coexist harmoniously with others without losing ourselves. Number 4.
If the snake decides to move around like a snail, it becomes food for the hawks, but it only has itself to blame.
And the horse would surely have a good meal if the snake decides to ignore its unique ability. Straight out of the epic movie Last Ofala, Pete Edochie's delivery of this line emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our choices and actions. As the proverb suggests, the snake will face consequences without anyone else to blame if it adopts a behavior unsuited to its nature. Being a swift and skillful creature that's famous for using its inherent agility and stealth, the snake's decision to move slowly like a snail exposes it to vulnerability, making it a prey for the horse. With that being said, it's important to embrace one's unique qualities and the contributions we bring to the world, instead of trying to emulate others or disregard our inherent nature. Number 3.
And as our people normally say, that the essence of dog play is the virtue in falling for each other.
Whether it's the dogs that were mentioned in this quote or the quote itself, what's certain is Pete Edochie got us hooked to this line. The 3 hours long film, After the Rain, did not only showcase Pete's acting skills, it captured the prevailing ills of society in a digestible way. Pete Edochie played the character of Orumili, a rich and restless village political enthusiast who was both ruthless and proverb-filled. Pete Edochie's words also encourages us to build relationships on a foundation of authenticity and sincerity. By embracing the virtues that dogs exhibit, we can cultivate deeper connections and create a world where falling for one another becomes a natural expression of compassion and empathy. Number 2.
That a blind man cannot see the sun does not mean that the sun is not up there in the sky. But let's go beyond it.
Talk about the limitations and perceptions of the human mind, and you'll be referring to this inspiring quote. Based off of the film Book of Deuteronomy, Pete Edochie's portrayal of a Catholic priest who is invested in searching for clues to solve the mysteries of the church didn't just keep us glued to our screens. Our ears were tickled with inspiring proverbs that we couldn't help but savor. From these indelible words, it's clear that the only thing stopping a blind man from seeing the sun is his disability. Despite his condition, the sun's existence remains unchanged. continuing to shine brightly above the horizon. Yet, Pete Edochie's words encourage us to approach the word with humility and an open mind, not forgetting others who experience the word differently. The saying employs us to be comfortable with the unknown and to embrace uncertainty. Number 1.
If you tell a man a proverb and proceed to explain it to him, then the money spent on his mother's dowry is a waste.
And our top pick sealed this video in the most exciting way. Being African undoubtedly translates to having a bank filled with proverbs, and what better way to encapsulate it than with Pete Edochie's delivery. Taking us back to the film Last Ofala, these words spoken by Pete Edochie highlights the power and essence of traditional wisdom. Without mincing words, proverbs are meant to convey profound truths in concise and memorable ways, requiring no further explanation when understood. As part of the shared cultural heritage in Africa, proverbs reflect the values and beliefs of a community. What's more intriguing is the fact that proverbs are universally appealing. When properly delivered, they resonate with people from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Like revealing a surprise before unwrapping a gift loses its charm, explaining a proverb loses its timeless appeal. It's in this regard that Pete Edochie emphasizes the significance of encouraging individuals to reflect on a proverb rather than asking for an outright explanation. Doing this allows people to find their unique meaning and wisdom within them without waiting on their metaphorical mothers to unwrap its meaning. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 inspiring quotes from Pete Edochie movies that have left an indelible mark on our hearts. Which of these quotes resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for movie-related content, we'll be happy to read your suggestions. And if you haven't already, share this video, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to Screen Credits for more exciting updates. Until next time, thanks for watching.